again and show you some tips and tricks specific to the iPhone 10. Now you know that there's no home button, so there are a few different ways of doing things that you would be used to if you're an iPhone user. So let me lock the screen and show you these two little icons here. That's the flashlight and the camera. Now you have to just do a quick 3D touch on these to activate them. So a 3D touch here activates the flashlight, and a 3D touch here goes straight into the camera. Now you could always do the older gesture, like just slide here and you're in the camera, but it's nice to know there are some new additions. Next, wanted to talk about reachability. Reachability allows you to shrink the size of the screen. Now this was always there in the plus size versions. Now here it's switched off by default. You need to go into settings, general and accessibility, and you'll find the reachability option there, and you can turn that on. Once you do that, you just swipe down from the bottom of the screen over here, and there you have it, reachability is on. Just swipe back up and then you can come back to the normal screen. Now about switching apps, you might know that you can just slide your finger up and hold to get the app switcher here, and then you can switch between these apps as normal. But there's another way to switch between apps. You can just slide from left to right over here and switch between the apps like this. Now this is really fluid, and there's another way to do it. You can just do this looping motion and the apps will switch like that. So that's about switching. About closing the apps, if you get the app switcher up, tap and hold, and you'll see the little minus symbol, the little symbol on the top left over there. Now you can individually close the apps. So let's say I want to close this one, and then this one, and this one, and that's it. So that's how you can individually close apps. Now about the screenshot. Now earlier you had to use the home button for the screenshot, which is now not there. So for screenshots now you do volume up and power. So volume up here and power here at the same time. Quick press gives you a screenshot. For Siri also you had to do the home button earlier. Now there's no home button, so now you need to do a long press of the power button for Siri. There you go, that's Siri. And for powering off you need to hold volume up and power. So hold both and you get the option to slide to power off. There's also the emergency SOS call right there. There's another way to power off, and this is the last thing I want to show you. If you go into settings and general, right at the bottom is now an option to click shutdown. So these are a few of the things that are different this time around. More or less iOS is still the same, and control center is still here. This is what we showed you in the first interface video. Notifications pull down from the center, control center from the right. And again, in control center you can do a 3D touch on these to bring up more options. For instance, in the flashlight you can even adjust the intensity here. So that's about it, guys. I hope you like this video. Let us know if there's anything else you want to know specifically about the iPhone 10.